Good afternoon, y'all. Ever since yesterday afternoon, I've been kind of struggling with this neck ache, and I have kind of a dull, it's not really a headache, it's just a douche that comes from my neck that makes my head feel like it's kind of like being squished in a vice. So I laid down for a little while and I couldn't really sleep. So I decided to go to somebody that I look up to. I believe she's younger than me. Maybe we're the same age, I'm not sure. But I see a lot of myself in her. And today I shed some tears listening to her so-called rant. She's a kind, beautiful, loving soul who just does make a difference in this world. And just wants to make a better life for her and her family, as I do too. And she was talking about us being raindrops in an Olympic-sized pool. And how can one little raindrop make a difference out of billions of raindrops that would take to fill an Olympic-sized pool? It does make a difference. It starts with one. Because when it starts with one, we don't realize how many raindrops are filling that pool. I'd like to think of myself and my family as raindrops, also helping to fill that pool. There's so many big problems in the world that we can't fix. But if we can fix where we're at and fix what we can to make a difference, be that one little raindrop, one by one, and one person can make many raindrops, one at a time. And the big problems in the world, maybe we're too little to solve them all. But if we can start with just one task to make a difference, it matters. You matter. I matter. And Jess matters. That's where I got this inspiration to make this video, is from Jess over at Roots and Refuge Farms. And I just want to let you know that you're an inspiring woman in your sensitivity. You're strong. People underestimate sensitivity, that the strength that people who are sensitive have. It's when that sensitivity has come out, we've just been so strong for so long, that you kind of tear up a little bit like I am. And I got myself up this morning, but I had laid down to take a nap. And as I'm just taking big long breaths, I was listening to you today, and I pulled myself up to come out in the sun and just kind of sit in my garden, our garden, and look at everything that we've accomplished so far, and to not let anyone or any group tear me down or get me to stop doing what I do. Because here, being on YouTube, you get attacked, and you get attacked a lot. You get a lot of opinions, and we don't know everything. we just want to get out here and help and share what little we do know. So I guess you can say this is more of a response video to Jess's video. Is that when you know deep down, you know in your heart, deep down and on the surface, that you're making a difference, that you know that taking that seed and planting it means so much, not just for, growth, but to help seed others in their growth. Sometimes it just takes one seed to spread, whether it be hope, faith, just showing kindness and care and love, or whether it be some honesty that people just can't seem to grasp, the truth and honesty and the realization of things that are happening right now. And it does hurt. It does hurt when you see so many bad things in this world and watch people succumb to those evils in this world and just get on here and bash the people who are trying to make a difference for themselves and for others. You've done more than you've realized with that video for me. I've been attacked here on YouTube. I've been called a liar. I've been called things and spread lies that I have not done. I just got on here, just a regular gal from the Adirondacks, just doing her thing. And I put myself out there to help. And I got attacked for helping people because sometimes people don't need my help. Well, that's fine. They can go elsewhere. I don't claim to know a lot, but I know enough to know that I can make a difference and that I have. So I think what you've done today for me is allowed me to realize I have to keep going. Because even though I'm sensitive, I do know that I'm strong. And it's not about being on a high horse at all. It's about putting ourselves out here and being the salt and the light of the earth. Being reactive. Because salt alone is just salt. And that's great. Great as salt on its own, but it doesn't become reactive until you throw it out there into the dirt. Give it a little bit of rain. Thank you. Went garage sailing today. Found this gem and 3 other gems that I'll show you here in a second. Actually, I'll let Bigfoot show you guys. Look what I found. Garage sale treasures from Bigfoot. What's this?
3/8 breaker bar craftsman.
The hidden bug. Hardcover. 1908.
114 years old.
Yep. Good find for $1. $1. Yep. Got this, and the milk crate on the porch for, what was it, 30?
Yep.
we may not be able to control everything that they throw at us. However, we can choose to control our joy. We can choose to control our attitude. And we can choose, with that joy comes happiness. And we can choose on how we are going to let those things affect ourselves and our families. We can choose how we go forth in fixing the issues at hand. And those issues being fixed, they start at home with you. So this shout out goes to Roots and Refuge Farm over with Jess and her hubby and her family. Thank you very much. I'm not a perfect person. Never claimed to be. I make a lot of mistakes. I am pretty positive, and even when I have my negative days, which we all do, I have to choose to pick myself up out of those negativity feelings, those negative feelings that we have, and choose. I can either choose to sit with that, or I can pick myself up, gather up all my positivity, and get out here, make a difference, one drop at a time. Thanks, Jess. I would like to add one more thing. With all the soil issues, the fertilizers, and our food, there's another poison that we need to be concerned about, and that is negativity, anger, fear. God didn't give us a spirit of fear. Love, L-O-V-E. In my opinion, love overcomes everything and all. That's what Jesus did. Pure love. Spread it. Watch it grow. Make a difference. Make a start. Being that one raindrop in that Olympic-sized pool.
I could count my sunk cost and move forward. But I don't want to do that. I want to collect raindrops here. This morning, Will got back from being on vacation, and I told him what I wanted to do, and he brought the stuff to make compost tea and all these different stuff. And he goes, if anybody that this could have happened to, I think it's best that it happened to you, because now people are going to learn about how to deal with this. And that's what I want to do. I want to do the next little thing in front of me, and I want to put one more drop in the swimming pool and know that at some point it's going to make a difference. And I want to tell you guys, it's not normal to spray poison on the earth. It's not normal to eat things that give us cancer. That is not the way we were designed. That is not the way plants were designed to grow. That was not the way the earth was designed to heal itself. That's not the way animals were designed to be raised. And it has not been until the last 100 years that all of these things have become just normal. And it's not normal to me. And I refuse to pretend like it's normal. I would really like to set an example that it's completely okay to think that it's not normal for poison to be sprayed on the earth. To think that animals should not be raised the way that they're being raised in feedlots where they never see grass, where they're just fed hay and corn that's been sprayed with a poison so great that it still lingers after it's gone through their digestive tract. They're 4 stomachs and it still can poison your garden. That's not normal. And the solution to that for me is not to just sweep it under the rug. The solution to that is to heal the little bit of the earth that I have to heal, and to do my very best to give it the resources to operate the way that it was created to operate. So if I can do that in any way that gives you the permission to see value in making those little raindrop decisions, that's what I want to do. And it really is my most earnest belief that it's not always going to be like this. That we're not standing in a place that it only gets worse. I do not believe that. I believe again and the value of people, and I genuinely believe that we can make a difference, that right now we could change the trajectory of this thing. And I've been called foolishly optimistic to believe that, and I'm like, no, I believe that the earth was created to thrive, and I believe that we were too. And I'm willing to load up the slingshot, and I'm willing to do the very next thing that's in front of me. And I hope that you are too, because that's what's going to take. It's just going to take a group of people with enough hope to do the little thing that's in front of them and do what they know is right, and believe earnestly that at some point those raindrops are going to collect enough. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I bless you. Till next time.